Tonight, breaking news, the dramatic scenes in Maryland as flash flooding sweeps through a city outside Baltimore. While in the southeast, tens of millions are in the path of a potential
through the rest of the weekend, Alberto. Let's go through the details right now on where it is in relation to Tampa, 165 miles to the west at this hour, with winds at about 50 miles per hour. Could intensify by about 10 to 15 miles per hour over the next 24 hours. It's moving to the north-northwest at about 12 miles per hour, with landfall expected, let's say, between 10 and 1 p.m. Remember, part of the panhandle in the central time zone. That's going to spread rain. That's going to continue flooding. That's the big concern, that along with strong winds as we head through the next 48 hours. Dangerous surf and rip currents as well, before all that moisture continues to spread up north.
Expected to make landfall along Florida's panhandle on Monday.
It is now looking more likely. New indications tonight from the Korean Peninsula and from Washington that things are once again heading in that direction. NBC's Bill Neely has the very latest from Seoul.
First came the surprise summit between Kim Jong-un and South Korea's President Moon. Now the surprise visit. An American delegation arriving here at the same border crossing and traveling into North Korea. NBC News has learned it's led by U.S. Ambassador Sung Kim, who's negotiated with North Korea before. He'll meet Cho Son-hui, the North's deputy foreign minister, who undermined talks last week by calling Mike Pence a political dummy. They'll prepare for a summit that was pronounced dead, but seems alive again.
It's moving along very nicely. So we're looking at June 12th in Singapore. That hasn't changed.
The momentum was boosted by a Korean summit of hugs and smiles. Kim Jong-un asking for the meeting and, according to President Moon, committing to a successful summit with President Trump.
And they want a peace treaty because it validates them as a nuclear weapon state. It ensures that Trump won't attack, and most importantly means money.
Moon also reported Kim is worried about trusting America not to attack and depose him.
Very much. And for more on the potential risks and rewards of this Singapore summit, we turn to White House correspondent Kelly O'Donnell. Kelly, what are the main obstacles left?
Allies of the president are skeptical Kim
in any discomfort. That teacher from Indiana who was hailed as a hero for stopping an armed student inside his classroom was released from the hospital this weekend. Jason Seaman suffered gunshot wounds as he tackled the shooter who opened fire. A 13-year-old girl was also wounded and is listed in critical but stable condition. Tonight, the death of a baby in Tennessee is drawing new attention to a problem that keeps taking young lives. Children being left in hot cars, more than half a dozen dying already this year. NBC's Carrie Sanders on just how quickly your car can become dangerously hot.
In Nashville, a family in mourning after their 1-year-old baby girl died on Wednesday. Her father tells police he accidentally left her in the back seat of his truck while temperatures outdoors exceeded 85 degrees. It is the 7th hot car death this year. Last year, 43.
The idea that because I've parked the car in the shade,
car or van still turns into an
.com. Now to this country's opioid epidemic and an innovative
Somewhere near a lawsuit, right. Okay. You always find time. And right now they're hurting so much because
patients. This week, President Trump is expected to sign a bill known as right
other things, and there's nothing.
And is expected to sign it into law.
It's time for Congress to give these wonderful, incredible Americans the right to try.
The drug industry hasn't taken a formal position on the plan, but critics say it skirts FDA rules designed to protect
Finally tonight, a rough and tumble roller derby league is taking on a new challenge, finding another venue to call home in Portland, Oregon. They are known as the Rose City Rollers. Hundreds of them are banding together to keep the league on skates, showing love for a sport that has given them and their fans plenty of thrills. Here's NBC's Tammy Leitner.
Lock it down, lock it down. Handle.
This is roller derby, a sport where skaters score points by passing each other.
Watch out.
And the Rose City Roll,
I never feel like that anymore. I know it's
range and their courage. Together, they'll find a
For the first time in 35 years,
and sure that together they'll find a solution to keep Rose City rolling. Tammy Leitner, NBC News, Portland, Oregon.
Good luck to the Rose City Rollers. That is NBC Nightly News for this Sunday. I'm Peter Alexander. On this Memorial Day weekend, we're going to leave you tonight with a scene at Fort Snelling National Cemetery in Minnesota. For the first time in 35 years, flags have been placed at each of the headstones. That's more than 175,000 of them, as we remember those who made the ultimate sacrifice, serving our country. For all of us here at NBC News, have a good night.